Alex has transferred schools.
That's what made me decide.
Personally, I'm just not confident that the international schools in Japan, like life has changed drastically for all of us.
気になるのはやっぱそのコミュニティから抜けるから、一人ぼっちになったらどうするかって。
3, 2, 1. Hey everybody! We have big news. This is one of the reasons that we haven't been posting a lot on social media. Alex has transferred schools. So, Tenko, yeah. Up until now, Alex has been at an international school in Japan. And you were happy there? How are you there?
I was very happy. It's a very good school.
Yeah. So, why did he transfer? First of all, where did you transfer to?
An online school.
Right. So Alex transferred to an online international school called Crimson Global Academy, CGA.
アレックスが小学校に入る頃もともと小さい幼児教育で受験は受けんけど受験用の塾をしてとても効果が高かった、でそれでまあアレックスももう4年生5年生やから体験してみたらどうみたいな感じで、まあ、僕が提案してみたよね、
私でも昔から日本の塾に興味があった。
会社も日本の塾は本当すごいっていう話をしてて、まあでもタイミング的にはまだ早いかなっていう話で、でちょうどねそういう時期になったんで、なんか周りが中学受験とかいろいろ話題が出てきとったから、じゃあ受験はせんけどどのぐらいのレベルか見てみたらっていうことで、今年の1月、体験行ってみたよね。
How did you feel when you took some of the classes at Juku?
It was very tricky. It was like not even my level anymore. So I'm like, how are these kids doing it?
Yeah. He tried it and he came back and he's like, I want to do more math. I want to be able to do that. The math program at his school, his old school, was fine. I think he wanted more of a, he wanted more of a challenge. He wanted to skip a little. それがきっかけだったね。アレックスがもう少しスピーディーに自分のレベルに合わせてどんどん行きたいっていうのが初めて塾に行って気づいたんですよね。That was like the trigger, right? Where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna need something a little bit more personalized.
That's what made me decide I wanted to switch schools to a school that where I like if I know what we are learning, I can skip it, and if I don't know, we can do a little more on it since it's one-on-one. At my old international school, it was in like Tokyo, but like the middle of Tokyo. So I took the train, took like 1 hour to get there. It was always rushed, like, eat your food, hurry up, go, 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 you're gonna be late.
I just have to say, was that like, were you trying to do a mommy right there? Mommy no mane ne.
Yeah, you always underreact when you do this. It's sort of like, do it now, you need to stuff it in your mouth. Boo, 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 boo. Don't respond to here's your
No, I did not say that.
Oh, I forgot my tanky. My phone. No, I forgot my lunch. The train is so cramped.
Crowded,
yeah, and like, but like sometimes there are these like kind of like strange people, like sing to themselves. There are people who like keep pushing me.
東京は特にね。
And it was worth it. It's a good school. I mean, it was totally worth it. Yeah, but it's just, it's far. And you waste a lot of time on the train and it's very stressful. Maybe most people don't have these issues, but our house was very chaotic in the morning.
And then now.
We're so calm in the morning. Life has changed drastically for all of us. But Olivia starts elementary school in 3 weeks.
4月から大変なことだ。昔に戻るって。
Which is, well, it's fine, it's for Olivia, that's fine, but I'm so used to this style of going at our own pace, learning at our own pace.
That's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Since there's lots of kids in a classroom, that means a teacher has to take care of 26 kids, while at CJA it's one-on-one. So if you don't understand something, they can talk about it more. While in a class, you have to go with like the flow. So if the majority of people know it, then you have to go to the next one. The next lesson. But if you do know it, but the majority doesn't, it takes like much longer. That happened spend a lot?
インターは普通の学校から比べては少ない方やけど、
いや
それでも20何人か。
そうそうそう。There's a lot of reasons that Alex wanted to switch to CGA, to an online school. But I think another reason was that you wanted to free up a little bit more time during the day to do some of the things that you like to do.
I wanted to try different things, see what I liked, keep doing that. But in my old school, that was very difficult because all the transfers take like 2 hours.
You'd leave here at 7:20 in the mornings and you'd come back around 4:30 p.m. So you'd have from 4:30 to 6 o'clock to do your own thing before dinner and bath time and everything, right?
Yeah, so I probably have 2 hours. But instead with CGA, you still learn a lot. Like especially when you're in one-on-one, because when you don't understand something, they can talk about it more, and if you understand it, they can skip to the next one. So you don't need that much time because you don't have to wait for the whole class.
Right now at CGA, what time does your learning end?
Like I would say 2:30. I have 4 hours to do what I want, try and find my passion.
So what are you doing in those 4 hours that you couldn't do before?
Bouldering, like
Yeah.
bouldering.
So Alex has always been a climber. He loves to climb. Ever since you were a baby, you were a climber, let me tell you. You would climb all over me. Last year, he started going to a bouldering class.
Yeah.
But he could only go once a week because there wasn't enough time because he didn't get home from school until quite late. He used to go once a week for 1 hour. Now, how often do you go to your bouldering classes?
6 days a week and for 5 hours?
No, you don't go 5 hours a day.
No, because usually 1時から6時でしょ, and that's 5 hours. Like 4.5 hours?
It's true. Some days he does go like 4.5 hours, but on average it's about 2 hours. I think if you were to take the average, it's probably 2 or 3 hours a day. Basically, the thing he loved to do the most in the world, he can now do it every single day. And this kid is phenomenal. Like you guys, his bouldering skills have skyrocketed, which makes him happy and it's healthy. What's another thing you've been doing with your spare time?
Chess. Yeah, chess.
研究してるね。研究。
Yeah, 自己研究よ. Yeah, he's discovering who he is. And Juku, so we finally were able to put him into a proper Japanese cram school 4 times a week.
Yeah.
Basically what's happening now is everything that Alex wanted to learn is being formatted in a way that works for him because he has extra time.
Yeah. The one thing money can't buy is time.
おお、聞いた？唯一お金で買えないのは時間だから。おお、かっこいい。
哲学者や。
なかなか深いな。That's my kid. We ask that you guys not be too judgmental. Everybody has a different way of pursuing the education that they want to pursue for themselves. This is just one path that we've chosen that works for us.
Yeah, for me, I like online schooling, but for some kids, they get really lonely, so they need friends, and that's totally okay. Yeah, that's totally okay. Whatever they like and whatever fits them.
多くの人がね、それ気にするでしょ。
オンラインはね。
オンラインはね、you feel like, oh, you know, my child's gonna be really lonely. So, what have you felt about that?
That's one of the main reasons I go to bouldering, or else I would just like stay home and do chess. If I wouldn't get lonely, I'd probably do a little less bouldering and maybe more chess. I don't really go outside much. To solve that, I usually go to bouldering, the juku, and stuff.
And FLL, the first Lego League.
Yeah.
So with FLL, he gets to meet up with his Lego team and they work on their presentation, they play a lot. It's a group of, 4 little friends. I think the reason it works out is because in the morning, he's kind of getting the school out of the way pretty efficiently. And then once that's done, then you can pick what friends do you want to play with, when do you want to meet them.
気になるのはやっぱそのコミュニティから抜けるから、一人ぼっちになったらどうするかっていうのは、まあアレックスと親で話しながら場所を作ることはできると思うから、どこかでその集団的な学びができる場所だからサマーキャンプとか今後は入れていきたいし、それさえできれば一番アレックスに合ってるんじゃないかなって思ったのね。
タカはね、もっと早くアレックス CGA に行ってほしいって思ってたでしょ。
僕はもう 3,4 年前ぐらいから CGA を知ってるから。
Not that long ago.
いや3年前ぐらい。いや3年前ぐらいから知ってる。
2年ぐらいじゃないの？
2年じゃない。2年前から言ってるけど3年前から僕は知ってる。
どうやって2年 前から言って
だから
るの。
体験したやろ、体験。
CGA has part-time. It's not just a full-time international school, it's also a part-time international school. So you can just pick the English curriculum. You can just learn all of the English curriculum for like elementary school.
2 years ago I started the part-time.
Part-time. And that's when I saw it for the first time. I was able to see actual instructors and like the level was really high. I mean, it was a proper private school,
Yeah,
an
yeah.
online private school, you know? But why were you interested?
まずはオンラインスクールでも学べるっていうのは自分自身が思ってた。自分もプログラミングとかオンラインでやってたから、学ぼうと思えば学べることを理解できる。でそれとやっぱオンラインスクールはやっぱ時間制約がない、自己管理ができるようになったらめちゃめちゃ効率的に学ぶことができる。場所関係ないっていうのがねやっぱ大きかったかな。雲野先生にも言われたの。アレックス同じことを繰り返すのは続かなかったじゃん。自分に合ったレベルにどんどん上がっていくような勉強スタイル。
性格はアレックスそうだよね。
アレックスはそういう方が合ってますよねっていう話をされてて、塾とかを勧められてたのね、もう雲辞める時にね、でアレックス自体がやっぱ学校のところを見よったらやっぱ自分のペースでやっていくのに向いてる
強い、
っていうかそっちの方が多分プログラミングを自分で勉強しよう時もそうなんよね。だからオンラインスクールでワンオンワン体験したじゃん、ああいうやり方が向いてんじゃないかなっていうのはずっと思ってたの。
He knows you so well. Is that amazing about parents? Yeah.
でもオリビアは逆よ。オリビアは今のところはやっぱりグループで学んだ方が
She works
彼
well in the
女
group.
はやっぱ
Yeah.
コンファタブル、
Yeah.
だから、
It just depends on the child, on their personality.
あとはまあアレックスがやりたいって言うまでは僕は待ってた感じ、でもちょこちょこ言ってたねこれ
待ってないでしょ。そう、待ってなかった。そろそろ CGA がいいんじゃない？そろそろ CGA がいい。
3年前ぐらいから言ってた。カリキュラムもいいんよね、その CGA は。まあ前の学校もいいの、本当にカリキュラム。
Yeah.
カリキュラムと同時に大事だなと思ったのはやっぱ先生の質。
Yeah.
やっぱアレックスが望む学校があるわけじゃん。グローバルな先生に学ぶっていうのは一つ方法としていいんじゃないかな。
You want to go to school in the US, right?
University.
To university. There are a few international, like online international schools, and of course we've done our research. But if you're gonna put your child in any international school, and if your child wants to go to a university overseas, ideally you'd want a school that they'll be able to help you get into a school overseas. Any school. It could be an Ivy League or a regular school. You still need to know how to get into those schools.
Yeah.
And personally, I'm just not confident that the international schools in Japan would offer a lot of support. I can't imagine trying to get into a school in the United States without the proper guidance, because getting into school overseas is really difficult. It's not just one test.
Yes.
And ideally you'd want a school that has all of that knowledge and all of that information. And out of all the schools that we researched, the online international schools, by far CGA, it knows its stuff. It knows exactly how to get into which schools. It keeps up to date on all the trends. So it was kind of like a no-brainer.
だからアレックスが望んでいる大学、僕たちはいつでも変わるかなと思ってたけど、まあ意外と変わらなくて、僕やってるのがやっぱアメリカの大学で結構入学難しい大学だよね。と考えるとやっぱ戦略的にもやっぱ CGA がいいのかなっていうのは正直思った。経験的にね、要は塾選ぶようなもんよ。で戦略的にやってもらえるんだったら選択肢は増やしといてあげたいから僕は勧めてた。
プリムさん CGA に入る前に面談を受けたんですよね。でそこで今の時点でお子さんどこを目指してる、何をしたいのか、それによって逆算して、あの時すごい驚いたね。アレックスが目指してるようなサイエンススクールはできるだけ数学のレベル上げないといけないから、それを今のうちにやっとかないと後で追いつくのが大変、キャッチアップするのが大変って言われたから、because that's how hard it is to get into a science school overseas.
Yeah, so that's the reason why we chose.
When we took all of that into account, there was only one option, and we finally made the move.
No-brainer.
It was a no-brainer. It was like
これしかない。
これしかない、CGA しかないっていうことが分かった。Now the big question is, you've been at CGA for about 2 months now.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? Be completely honest. People who are watching this, they want to hear everything because maybe they want to think about an online international school for their kids.
I like this one more. It suits me more. Daddy's prediction was correct. If I know this, I want to skip. I don't want to like do a million pages.
This this is just one style, one kind of education, online international school. For us, it's just worked so well. We're really happy. It's a great option for people who might not be happy with the school that they're at, or who might want something that's a little bit more personalized, or might want to push themselves a little bit more, like move up to, to the next level in a certain subject.
That's just one possibility.
It's one option for you guys. Ever since the beginning of this YouTube channel, my goal has been to show you guys lots of options, lots of different ways that you can learn. And this is one that we're exploring right now, and we're having a lot of fun with it. We're really enjoying it. I'm gonna do lots of videos, lots of vlogs, just to show you life for an online international school student. Be sure to follow us, like this video, and we're gonna keep posting lots of information about online international schools. If you guys have any questions, let us know in the comment section, because that'll give us more ideas for other videos on this theme.
あとオリビアは普通のインターンやし、アレックスはオンラインのインターンやし、インターナショナルで聞きたかったらどうぞコメントください。
いつでも聞いてください。確かにね。We will see you guys next time, and we love you. Thank you for watching our very long video.